What happens if you start a car with a dead battery? If the battery is completely dead, the car won't start. If the battery is low but not completely dead, the car won't start and the battery won't charge because there is no alternator output with no battery power. So let's assume that the battery isn't completely dead. If it has some power left, you can run the car for a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes or an hour. But eventually the battery will die. And once the battery is completely dead, the car won't start. The car starts, but the battery light stays on, and the battery begins to discharge even when the car is running. If you drive for a shorter period of time with a low battery, yes, absolutely. Electric cars have a different charging system, and be affected by a dead battery in the same way. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Jump starting is the best way to start a car with a dead battery. If you don't have jumper cables, you can use another car to jump start your car. The battery won't get fully charged and the battery light will stay on. The car may start, but not all the systems will work. And if the battery is fully charged, the car will start and run like normal. But what happens if you keep a car running with a dead battery? If the battery is completely dead, the alternator provides power to the battery while the engine is running. If the battery is low, it takes longer for the alternator to charge the battery, and sometimes the battery doesn't get fully charged. In this case, the battery will continue to discharge and eventually become completely dead. The battery will continue to discharge until it becomes completely dead, and the car won't start. So how long can you run a car with a dead battery? Depends on how much power the battery has left. It's recommended to drive the car for at least 30 minutes to an hour to fully charge the battery. Can you jumpstart a car with a dead battery? You can run a car for a limited time with a low battery, but eventually you'll have to charge the battery or replace it. If you try to start a car with a dead battery without any external power source, in summary, if you start a car with a dead battery, the battery will continue to discharge and eventually die. It's important to note that this applies to cars with a traditional internal combustion engine. If you found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up below and subscribe for more automotive-related videos.